Hey, welcome back, gang. Don from Jenkins Locks. Got quite a few emails, DMs, whatever, from various sources. After I did that video about the Kwikset control system, if you guys remember it, this janky thing, but I got comments about my stand. Where'd I get them? How'd I make them? Really, it's just all scrap. And I know for some of you professionals like you guys and you, this is old trick to you. But since I have had some questions on how to do it, I figure I would find some more scrap around the house, kind of chop them off to make them a little bit decent. Is my battery running out already? Good God. Well, let's see how far we can get. So here's the one I had in the video. This is when I was mainly using for practicing, going through certification through SOPL, having a stand to mess with. Here's one I just kind of threw together. Not as big. Obviously didn't have as much scrap wood this time. And then how my purely scientific methods of doing this. So I figured I'd throw one together real quick, because I do have some locks and some hardware that I've never installed before. So I figured while I'm setting up my learning stands, I would just do a quick video on how to do one up. So I don't know how this is going to work. So these are precisely measured to eyeball specs. Yep, that's good. Oh, hey, I've actually got that one almost an even number. Sweet. So this would be one of the times where I should have figured out how to use the helmet cam. So what I usually do is take the shorter one and use that as a base. Figure out which side looks worse. And it's 6 1/2 dozen of the other, honestly. I will. Boy, this is gonna be tricky with holding the camera. So kind of eyeball it up, move it over if I need to. And you can use a tape measure. I'm sure that would be a lot better. Let's see if I turn this way. Get this guy out of the way. So just kind of eyeball it up, screw it up. So what I was going to say is you can definitely use a tape measure. For me, it's just easier. I'm dyslexic, so this gets all jumbled around my head pretty bad, even as I'm writing it down. So I've got the bottom, whatever screws I happen to have handy. These are some Uber grade, fancy cabinet screws. So get a couple of those out. Now this really not going to be much meat into the top. So, and again, I do the scientific method. Make a little dot there. One right about there, that looks good. Do one about yay, and one about yay. So those are all the specs. I lost a screw. So what I will then do, and I'm feeling lazy because I don't want to have to move a bunch of bits, is I'll first drill the holes. No, you got the front thing on the GoPro. Won't you use that, dummy? I'll just pick a bit that's pretty close to the screw size. Drill that one in. I am still getting used to the torque of these Milwaukees. Not saying there's been some near accidents, but there's been some near accidents. So let's see. So all I'm going to do is just go straight through. Hopefully I'm far enough out I'm not going through my bench. Rinse and repeat. Now where'd that mark go? Okay. Gotta be exact, you know. Okay. So now that I got my holes through them, what I will then do, hopefully this is coming out at a good angle. And I just see my ugly face. I also, since I'm still learning the GoPro here, previously I've been doing it in the 4K cinematic lens, whatever. This one I'm trying the Activity 2.7. I've got a 256 gig card in it, but just trying to see if it's any better format. So now, since these are cabinet screws with a very bulbous head, I picked out a drill bit roughly the size, and then I'm gonna, what is it called, countersink. It's gonna go in about this far, maybe not that far, but you know, a good halfway through, just so I get more meat going through into the other board. Well, you just can't count on masking tape anymore. I swear I had this marked at a scotch. Okay. Alright. So now I'm just gonna go back through the holes. I have to do it for your thumb. I was trying to make sure that the camera's on it. Well, I wasn't paying attention. That's probably not interesting. Now I've been dumbass. Okay. So now, if this is still coming through well, now if all went well, and I have the right bit, so now we're going to be going that much into the other board instead of that much. So, I mean, it's not like these things are going to be slammed or take a lot of pressure. So, those, let me go ahead and load these up. So, now what I will do is is looking at it like this with the screws like so. I will try to match my super accurate measurements here to that, and just take a peeper down here, make sure those screws are not going to go through anything. And then what I will do is try to lean you guys in a better direction. Start these out. Until I feel a good bite. And I just do that because I hand start everything. I'm a really bad klutz. Oh no, it came loose. Holy shnikes. Okay, so we're just going to go back to this. Gotta get my measurements again. Okay, doing it by hand is not working. Shocker. Okay. I know myself, and I know if I try using a power tool first, I make bad things happen. So let me... Actually, gotta push all of them a little more through. Yeah, that's good. Usually do the top and bottom one first, where it's got a good bite. Just make sure. Yeah, I'm off just a scotch. Go ahead and run these down. And don't get your extension stuck. So thankfully I haven't lost the bit yet. Alright, so mostly stable after I clean this crap up. And then if I happen to have them laying around, oh hey, wait, this handle extends. No way. I know. I'm so bright my daddy calls me son. If I happen to have them around, I think these are like $1 or $2 at your big box store. Put a handle on it just to give it that extra quality. In reality, it's just because I have a bad habit of dropping stuff I don't have a good grip on. So, again, only the best and most accurate measurements. I already lost the screws. All right. Yep. right now I know there's about 20 of you screaming at me for doing something wrong. But I suck at a lot of things. So I know I could have drilled a pilot hole, could have done something fancy. Could also just give it a little tickle. Persuade it. That is not in. There we go. And there we go. Little handy dandy test display, what have you. As you can see, this one I had a lot more wood, or didn't measure. Well, I didn't measure on any of these, but now this is ready for you to mock up deadbolt, regular handle, or even just practice. You can practice. I think these are let's see, 5.5 by 1.5. So probably some project I got the wood for and never finished. But there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below. I do appreciate the ones that tell me what I'm doing wrong. That helps me learn. And thank you guys for tuning in. Check you out next time.